Okay. Good afternoon, dear children.
Good afternoon,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon. How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Fine. Okay. So, what are the topics we discussed in the previous class?
Land.
Yes, we discussed about the natural resource land. Then we discussed about what are the uses of land. Yes or no? Then we discussed about what are the factors which affecting the land use. Yes. So in the last class, we discussed about land and what are the uses of land and what are the factors which affecting the land use. Okay. So Dion Xavier, what is the land? Or what are the points we discussed about the land? Yes.
We can use land to build roads.
Louder, I can't hear.
Can you hear me?
Hmm.
We use land to do agriculture.
To do agriculture, okay.
To build houses.
To build
roads.
house, okay. To build house. Then once again, we will revise the topics. The first one is the land. The land is the most important natural resource. We know that 1/3 of the earth is covered with land area. 2/3 of the portion of the earth is covered with land area. That's why the 2/3 of the earth is covered with water. So that's why the earth is known as blue planet. And we know that the uneven distribution of population in different parts of the world is mainly due to the varied characteristics of land and climate. So in the last class, we discussed that the population is not same. The population is different from countries to country. Yes or no? But there are various factors behind that. The most important characteristics of diverse populations are land and climate. Then we discussed about the land use. The land is used for different purposes such as agriculture, forestry, mining, building houses, roads, and setting up of industries. So the land is used for various purposes. We know that people want to do agriculture. Most of the Indians are engaged in agricultural activities, so they need land for doing agriculture. Okay. The next one is forestry. The next one is mining. Okay, then building houses, roads, and setting up of industries. All these activities are done in the land. So the land is very useful to us. The land is very essential for the human beings. Then we discussed about what are the factors affecting the land use. There are two factors. The first one is physical factors and the second one is human factors. So what are the physical factors? Physical factors. Advait, what are the physical factors? Yes, what are the physical factors? There are two types of factors which affecting the land use. Yes or no?
Topography.
Yes. Yeah, topography.
Soil, climate.
Soil, climate.
Available of water.
Okay, minerals and availability of water. Okay, so these are the physical factors that determine the land use. The next one is human factors. The one is population and technology. So these are the important human factors that affect the land. We know that if the population is high, the pressure on the land will increase. Likewise, the technology, with the help of the modern technology, we can extract or we can make use of our resources. Okay, so these are the two important factors. The first one is physical factors and second one is human factors. Okay, now we are going to discuss about on the basis of land ownership, the land is classified into two types. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the classification of land. So on the basis of the land ownership, the land is divided into two. The first one is community land and the second one is private land. So on the basis of land ownership, the land is classified into two categories. The first one is community land and the second one is private land. So first we discussed about land. Then we discussed about what are the uses of land. And we discussed about what are the factors affecting the land use. Okay. So land is a natural resource. And what are the uses of land? The land is used for agriculture, land is used for mining, land is used for building houses, land is used for the construction of roads and other construction activities. Then the the land is used for mining and the land is used for forestry. Okay. Then we said about what are the factors. There are two types of factors. The first one is physical factors and second one is human factors. Physical factors includes topography, climate, soil, availability of water. Then we discussed about human factors such as population and technology. So now we are going to discuss about what are the classifications of land. So on the basis of the land ownership, the land is classified into two. The first one is community land and the next one is private land. Okay. The next one, the private land. So the private land is owned by individuals. So private land. So we know that we have our own property that is owned by us. So such kind of lands are known as private land. So the land that is owned by individuals. That means we have our own land. We are the owners of the land. So we are the owners of that land. Okay. So such kind of lands are known as private land. So the land that is owned by individuals, the land that is owned by individuals are known as private land. Okay. The next one is community land. So the community land means which is owned by the community, for the common use. The community land is also known as common property land. It is also known as common property or common property resource. So the private land, that land is owned by individuals. The private land is owned by individual, whereas the community land is owned by the group of people for their common use. Okay, community land is also known as common property resource. So with the help of the community land, people can collect foods, people can collect fruits, they can collect nuts, everything they can collect from that common land. So it is known as common property resource. So people can collect food, people can collect nuts, people can collect plants, everything they can collect from that community land. So it is common for all. Community land, the land which is owned by the community. The community land is the common property of all. Okay. So there are two types of land. The first one is private land and next one is community land. Private land is owned by the individuals. Then community land is owned by the community for their common use, like collection of food, collection of nuts, collection of fruits and medicinal herbs. So it is also known as common property resource. It is also known as common property resource. Okay, shall we move to the other one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, changes in land use over time. All of you take your textbook. You can see a picture over there in the page number 9. Changes in land use over time. Yes, if you look at the picture, you can see the picture number 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can see the changes of land over the years. Yes, Asra, can you see the picture?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what you can find there? Nothing is not written. You have to understand. Yeah?
There's house,
Yes.
peoples,
If you look at the picture, what type of changes you can find there? Picture number 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see a drastic change, or you can see the changes in each and every pictures. Yes or no, Vandita? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What type of
In
differences you can find there?
in first picture there are huts and
Yes, huts.
there are lot of crops and lot of trees.
Yes.
In
Okay.
second picture, instead of huts, there are small houses.
Yes, people started to construct the houses. Okay.
And there are also vehicles
Yes, vehicles.
and less number of trees. There
Yeah.
are electric wires also there.
Okay.
Then in third picture, there are big houses and street lights and less crops.
Okay. No.
And in fourth picture, there are no crops and there are very big buildings
Means
and
very big buildings.
lot of
Yes.
vehicles.
Yes, lot of vehicles.
It is a city now.
Yes, now that became a city. That means a village is turned into a city. Yes or no? That means people, they started to utilize their natural resource. Which is the natural resource here? They're discussing about the land. Yes or no? So people, they started to make use of the land for their own purpose. Yes, we know that day by day the population is increasing. But then what about the land? We know that day by day population is increasing. Yes or no?
Land
Population
is
is increasing. Think that word, population. We know that the population is increasing day by day. Then what about the land? Is it increasing?
decreasing.
Yes, there is no change in the land. Yes or no? Because the land is not increasing, but the population is increasing day by day. Yes or no? The land area is not increasing.
ma'am.
The land area is not, okay, there is only a small land area. Land area is not increasing, but the population is increasing day by day. Yes or no? The population is increasing day by day, but there is no change for the land. The land is not at all increasing. There is only a limited area. In that same area, people are living, but the number of population, number of people are increasing day by day. Okay. As a result of this phenomena, what will happen? People started to utilize, or the pressure of the land will increase. The pressure of the land will increase. That means people, they started to make use of the land for their own purpose. Okay. As a result of this phenomena, the pressure of the land will increase. If the population is high, the pressure on the land will increase. Okay. So people started to utilize, or people started to use the natural resource. People started to use the land for their own purpose. If you look at the first point, people and their demands are ever growing. We know that the people and their demand are ever growing. Population is increasing, their demand is also increasing. They want to construct new houses, they want to construct buildings, or they need park, or they need theater. So the day by day, the needs or the desires or the demand of the people are increasing. The people and their demand are ever growing, but the availability of the land is limited. But we have only a limited land. We have only limited land, but the population or the demand of the people are increasing day by day. Did you get the first point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Then
ma'am.
the quality of the land differ from place to place. The quality of the land differ from place to place. We know that in the last class we discussed about the climatical conditions of different states like Kerala, Rajasthan, and Jammu and Kashmir. So from that we understood the climate is different from place to place. Even the fertility of the soil is also different. Yes or no? The quality of the land differ from place to place. So some areas we can find alluvial soil. It is good for agriculture, but in some areas the land is very dry and it is not suitable for doing agriculture, which means that the quality of the land is differ from place to place. So some land is good for agriculture, but some land is not. Okay, in some areas we can find good climatical conditions, but in some areas not. If you think about Rajasthan and Kerala, we can find the availability of water is different from place to place. Yes, the climate is different from place to place.
Yes, ma'am.
Then geographical feature is different from place to place. Some area we can find hilly areas, or some areas we know the plain areas. Plain areas are good for agriculture. So the quality of the land is differ from place to place. People started encroaching the common land to build up commercial areas. People started encroaching the common land to build up commercial areas. We know that in the village area, people started to utilize the forest for doing agriculture. Okay, in village area, in villages, people, they started to do agriculture. People, because they want to live. So they want to do farming. So for that, they need land. So villages started to use forest cover or forest area to do agriculture. So villages, they were encroached, or they controlled, or they started to utilize the forest area. So they cut the forest, or they clear the forest and make use of that land for agricultural activities. Okay, that is in case of village. Then what about in the commercial areas? People started encroaching the common land to build up commercial areas like housing complex, like theaters, parks, restaurants. So people started to encroach, or people started to utilize the land for their own purpose. Okay, people started encroaching the common land to build up commercial areas like housing complex, like hotels, restaurants. Okay, Afrin? Okay, she's not there. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you summarize these 3 points?
People and their demands are ever growing, but the availability of land is limited.
What's the
The
meaning of
quality
that?
of land,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am. That means people and their demands are growing from growing to us, but the availability of land is limited
Okay,
when
limited.
their
Okay.
demands are growing.
Okay.
The
Then,
the quality of land differ from place to place.
okay.
The quality of land is differ to place because the climatic condition of one place is not
Similar to the other one. Okay.
similar to the another one. People started encroaching the common lands to build up the commercial areas. People started to make that
Common land.
common lands to build commercial areas like
Commercial areas like for construction of housing complex, for the construction of theaters, for the construction of parks.
hotels like
Okay, hotels, restaurants. That mostly we can see in the urban areas. Mostly we can see in the cities. Then what about in village level or in the village area?
village. They are turning the village in.
They are turning the forest into.
They are turning the forest area into village.
Agricultural area. That means the villagers, they encroach or they utilize the forest area and make use of the forest area into agricultural land. That means they clear the forest and make use of that land for agricultural purpose. You know that in the villages, most of them are farmers, so they need agricultural land for cultivation. But they do not have sufficient land for doing agriculture. So what they will do? They clear the forest, or they encroach into the forest area and they clear the forest and make use of that land for agricultural purpose. That means people, not only in the villages, even in the cities also, they are encroaching or they are using common land for their own purpose. Okay, people started encroaching the common land to build up commercial areas. Okay. Okay. Once you look at the picture, now we are going to discuss what are the problems, or what are the problems facing by the land because of the overutilization. We know that human beings are utilizing the natural resources. Then what are the problems, or what are the problems facing by the land? The first one is land degradation. You can write the heading land degradation. Land degradation means the fertility or the quality of the land will decrease. We know that I already said one point. The quality of the land differ from place to place. Yes or no? Quality of the land is differ from place to place. So people, they try to improve the quality of the land by adding some chemicals, by adding pesticides, by adding insecticides, and by adding chemical fertilizers. So what will happen? The quality of the land will increase. So in such a way, farmers overutilizing, or human beings are exploiting the land. So it will leads to land degradation. That means people, they want to improve the quality of the land by adding
Chemical.
yes, by chemicals. Okay, by adding pesticides, by adding insecticides. Okay, so due to the overutilization of all these things, the quality of the land will decrease. Okay, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the fertility or the quality of the soil will decrease because of the over exploitation of pesticides, insecticides, and chemical fertilizers. Okay, the next one is deforestation. What's the meaning of deforestation?
Cutting down of forest
Yes, cutting
for
down
our
of
use.
trees. Yes, cutting down of trees is known as deforestation. What about overgrazing? Overgrazing.
When the animals are grazing a land,
Yes, a land
then
area. That area become depleted. Yes or no? So these are the other two factors which leads to the land degradation. We know that when there is a deforestation and overgrazing, will leads to soil erosion. It leads to soil erosion. So what is soil erosion?
top layer of soil is washed away
Yes,
by the
upper layer
rain,
of
wind.
the, yes, the upper layer of the earth is washed away by the wind or by the water. Okay, that is known as soil erosion. So the upper layer of the earth is rich with humus, or it is the fertile area that will wash away to other place. So it is known as soil erosion. So these are the important factors that is affecting to the soil. These are the important problems. The first one is land degradation. Next one is deforestation, and next one is overgrazing and soil erosion. Okay. So upper layer of the soil is washed away by the water and wind. We know that the upper layer of the earth is rich with humus, or it is a very fertile area. So this will wash away by the wind and the water. So the quality of the water or the quality of the land will decrease. That is known as land degradation. That is known as land degradation. The quality of the soil will decrease. Jagan Krishna, what are the important threats facing by the land? Kiran Raj?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, tell me what are the important problems or threats facing by the land?
Ma'am, fertility, decrease in quality of the land, soil erosion due to deforestation and overgrazing.
Okay, just if I ask a question to you, what are the problems facing by the land, means the answer is land degradation. So what is land degradation, Naveen? Naveen, what is land degradation? What is land degradation? Degrade. Unmute. Okay. Yes. Aryan Sujesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What are the
land degradation is because of the quality of land and fertility decreases.
Yes.
And soil erosion happens due to deforestation and overgrazing.
Overgrazing. Okay. So just now I said the land degradation. That means the fertility or the quality of the land will decrease due to the overutilization of pesticides, insecticides, and other chemical fertilizers. We know that as a farmer, he is unable, as a farmer, his land is not that much good. or the land is not that much fertile. So what he will do? He want to improve the quality of the land. So for that, what he will do? He will add, what he will add?
Manure and
Fertilizer.
fertilizer.
Manure,
Yes,
fertilizer.
yes, fertilizers. He will add chemical fertilizers. Then it will give quick result. Yes or no? Comparing with the normal one, if you are using something which is chemical one, we can get the quick result. So almost all the farmers and the people, they try to improve the quality of the land by adding these chemical fertilizers. So what will happen to the land? The quality of the land will decrease day by day. So it leads to the land degradation. If you look at the picture, you can see what is land degradation. Okay. The next one is landslides. Landslides. What is landslides? Jagan Krishna. What is landslide?
Like in mountains and all, they'll get
What is landslide? That means a collapse of mass of earth or rock from the mountain cliff. Yes or no? This is mountain cliff or the mountain area. That will collapse. How it will collapse? Due to the heavy rain or due to earthquake or due to volcanic eruptions. So this,
Movements of rocks.
yes?
Movement of rocks.
Yes,
Mass
movement of rocks. Yes,
rocks.
okay. Mass movement of rocks. Okay. So it also leads to the landslide. So it adversely affect our land. Yes or no? It leads to soil erosion. The next one is soil. Already we discussed about the word meaning soil erosion. The upper layer of the soil will wash away by the wind and the water is known as soil erosion. The next one is desertification. What is desertification? Desertification. No water. Okay, scarcity of water.
No vegetation.
Low vegetation. Then
Dry land.
dry land or arid land.
No water.
No, okay, already we said the point, scarcity of water. Okay, climatic variations and the human activities are the main causes of desertification. What are the two causes of desertification? The first one is climatical variations, climate and human activities. Human activities are the two main causes of desertification. So already we discussed about the point of human activities like deforestation. Deforestation leads to soil erosion. Then the upper layer of the soil will wash away. So the upper layer of the earth is filled, upper layer of the soil is filled with humus or the fertility. It will wash away. Then the land is not suitable for agriculture. So slowly, that area will change into a desert. The next one is climatical conditions. So sometimes there is no proper rainfall. So that area will turn into drought area. You know what's the meaning of drought? Drought.
Area that receives no rain.
Yes, no rain. So yeah, drought. Okay. So these are the important problems or threat facing by the land. Then how can we overcome all these things? How can we conserve our land resource? We know that we already said ever-growing population and their growing demand lead to large-scale destruction of forest cover and other natural resources. So already we discussed the point, because of the population and the demand of the people is increasing day by day. It leads to the destruction of forest. Not only forest and other natural resources. If you think about the water, we know that. Yes or no? Overutilization makes a problem. You know, whenever we utilize or whenever we exploit or whenever we use any one natural sources, slowly, the amount will decrease. So ever-growing population and their growing demand leads to large-scale destruction of forest cover and other natural resources. Okay, so it is our duty to protect our natural resource. So for that, what we have to do, the first one is afforestation. Afforestation means planting more and more trees. Land reclamation. So we have to improve the quality of the land by adding manures. Don't use chemical fertilizers. Okay, we can use it, but in a limited quantity. The next one is regulated use of chemical pesticides and fertilizers. And next one is check on overgrazing. So don't allow the livestock to eat the grasses from one particular place. So we can change their location, we can change their area. So through that, we can bring up our
Resource.
resource. So these are the methods to conserve our land resources. The first one is afforestation. So we have to plant more and more trees. The next one is land reclamation, regulated use of chemical pesticides and fertilizers, and check on overgrazing. I hope you have understand these points.
Ma'am, land reclamation means what?
Yes, we have to improve the quality of the land.
Okay.
Try to improve. We again we have to make use of that land for doing agriculture. If not, what will happen? That area will turn into a desert. So we have to avoid such kind of situation. So we have to improve the quality of the land. It is known as land reclamation. Okay. So we can add manure, we can use cow dung, we can use some natural methods, okay, to improve the quality of the soil. Then regulated use of chemical pesticides and fertilizers. Check on overgrazing. Okay, children? Did you understand these points?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Oh, sure. Okay. So far we discussed about land. In the next class, we will start with soil. If you look at our chapter, you can understand that land, soil, water, natural vegetation, and wildlife. So land is completed. Then we will discuss about soil in the next class. Okay, dear children, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
ma'am.
Okay, let me take
Thank you, ma'am.
let me take a pic as attendance. Okay, children. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am.
Okay,
ma'am.
bye.
Bye,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Then what about the test?